in Orchard Park.
It's been a minute since nigga had a snow game, really, son.
To an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment
It's
ago.
been a minute.
Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New Orleans Saints and the Buffalo Bills. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Sorry, Owen. I can't take it easy on you. I need these stats.
Come on, set. 15 on it. 15 on it. 4. Oh, yeah. Echo.
Come on.
So a flag down here on our very first play.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Kill. Switch it. Come on, switch it. He's checking. Go. Crash.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. Gets it up around the 22, but no further. Did flash the fancy footwork, but not much to show for it. 4 yards there on the carry. Gets it back to 2nd and 11.
Jam. No take. Spell. 50's the mic. We got to get the ball, Deacon.
On 2nd and 11 now. Murray, he's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big
Lord.
play there. 79 yards. And his guys are able to strike first.
I saw that, yeah.
Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10.
Lord. Nigga said, ooh, why even do
nice
it?
return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Oh, bro, that was hilarious, bro. You did.
1st and 10
Lord.
from the 30.
Oh, man, I gotta do my... I did that for this.
Operating from the gun, McLaughlin.
Oof.
And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Taylor. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks.
You gonna put Kamara in, or you gonna leave Taylor in?
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down.
I got it. 49 the mic.
From the gun, McLaughlin. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That nigga fast, though.
You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw
that nigga, I told you so. That nigga fast, bro.
They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team
where that nigga get like one of those every game, son.
It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game.
Bro, I think it's speed like 93, son.
And see who gets there first.
And he got high pursuit. Like, that nigga just gets there. Like, if your lineman's slow, oh, he done, son.
But the playoffs, we know how it works. He'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. But I love the phrase, if it ended today.
Oh! This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Awesome.
Big play there with touchdown number 8 on the year.
I think I missed that.
And
Lord.
his guys get the quick strike touchdown.
That nigga just went up and caught that bitch, bro.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this
What
one
corner
off.
was that?
This one taken just inside the 10.
Yeah, that guy's short too. That nigga short too. I think he's like 5'9" or 5'8".
Let's go.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away.
And nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The former star at the University of Buffalo, Khalil Mack. In there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's second and 18.
Boy, you lucky.
And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Operating from the gun, McLaughlin. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
That nigga Edmonds was all over that nigga back there.
Good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty
I'm not getting no type of coverage back there.
First quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley brought down around the 16 or 17. Had a nice move, but couldn't free much space.
That was a weird tackle.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
We got three, fellas, we got 3.
2nd down, Murray sets to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And down he'll go at the 25.
1st down.
9 yards the pick.
Oh, I did not think I got that 1st down, honestly. I was just kidding.
With some experience and some moxie,
yeah, I didn't think he got it.
Danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10.
Damn, good hit.
Carry for Barkley won't
good
lead
hit.
To much as he'll take this.
I see that. Yeah.
2nd down.
That nigga got nothing off of that.
The 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I definitely thought he was gonna break that.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
We don't want this. Sponge. No.
Now a give, right side. Bernard.
Yeah.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills will add on to their
I might miss. Bro, my kicker. This that kicker y'all left me with, son? This nigga's horrible, dog. This nigga's horrible. I've been saying I want to try to get another one, son. Oh, yeah. Like, look how short this kick go. Oh, I must got the win with me. This nigga, he never kicks it past the 10-yard line, son.
Tremendous execution.
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Protein spill. Check 15. Check Big River.
On 1st down.
This nigga.
It's Taylor. And not much to speak of.
This nigga just missed.
1-yard gain up to the 26. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, Sue. Mike's 49. Come on, baby.
Oh.
49, guys. Mike. 49.
From the gun, McLaughlin over the middle, complete. That's Reed. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Good pass.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, McLaughlin. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, able to break that one up.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him,
I think
got
in
a
the
couple more
zone,
downs
son.
to play with.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. They'll run with Taylor.
Oh, I missed him.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Off play action. McLaughlin. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Khalil Mack racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
Well, that was their 3rd sack of the ball game.
I'm sorry,
Second
brother.
in the league in sacks coming into this one. They're planning on making it a race to the top, aren't they?
Absolutely. They're looking up at that top spot, but they might be looking down at the 2nd spot pretty soon. Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Murray now on 1st down.
Oh.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it
I saw
away
it too late.
I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. Murray going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game.
What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Here we go. Mike's 50. You know what?
Murray now on 1st down. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion.
Good
To
hit.
me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one
I tried to bounce back
feeling
inside.
Keep making plays like that,
They didn't give
might
it
just
to me.
get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches. And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. That's complete. Bernard. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45
come
in
on.
enemy territory.
You always
Now
get
a
one,
stoppage
son.
here as we've got
Always,
Bills shaken
bro.
up on the play. We'll check on his
Every
status
user
when we
game,
return.
nigga go down. So I'm always getting one
Murray
injury.
now at 200 yards already in this 1st half, and he's not done yet. 1st and 10.
22, watch the safety. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Yo. Motion backfield. Ain't no look up.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal
All right.
pickup. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the 2nd half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the 1st half. Maybe not so much in the 2nd half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
44 is the mic. 44. Check.
On 2nd down,
almost had it
here's Barkley.
outside.
And the running lane's non-existent in this 1st
You're not
half
getting
as they'll
Saquon
stop
nothing,
him
bro.
behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Saquon not getting nothing on the ground against you right
7th
now.
play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
44, Mike, 44. All day. Ready, go.
From the gun on third down, Murray. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a
that
flag
nigga held
down.
the fuck out him just. I thought he was. That nigga was. That should have been a touchdown,
so how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come
that
up
should have been a
first and
touchdown
10.
just now. Damn. Who is that?
Stopped right around the 13. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Motherfucker everywhere, son.
He hasn't made much of an
I'm not
impact
breaking
in the
none of
running
his
game thus
tackles.
far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. On 2nd and 9. Murray.
Give me that.
Looking
Damn.
end zone, but it's incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have
I
a
would have been
chance
out of
to
bounds
affect the
anyway.
pass.
But
Play
that
number
nigga
9
6'6",
on the
son.
drive
No way you should be
coming
giving
up,
that
and
up.
They need 9 yards on third down. From the gun, Murray. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown.
Good shit. Good
From
shit.
15 yards out. And the Bills will add on to their
Hey,
lead.
bro. It's legal still.
The extra point up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Look at that.
This is
See?
taken just shy of the 10 here. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Get ready.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
19
almost
yards
broke
to
that.
pick up there. Move the chains.
Oh, here we go. Oh, showing it. Guard. Lock and fire.
They'll run on first down. Reed. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd
I
and
was
9.
Khalil Mack on that one.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take.
He probably
the
going
beat
after
and
this year
move
though.
laterally
If I
and
get
open
that,
up a
if I
crease
get that
they
middle
can run through.
linebacker.
Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down.
Ooh.
And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Rock it. Let him know. Pilot, 64, weak. Wide, get wide. Look, squeeze. Flare. Go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to air one out.
Oh, good
That's gonna
catch.
be caught.
Good
They're able to
catch.
convert on third down, and that sets up a
He
first
he
and
never
goal.
really got around for the
An
ball for
offense
some
that has
reason.
not
I don't
found the end
understand.
zone yet. That's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed.
That's
Now
my
they've
Ricky
got to
you
finish
attacking
this
too over
drive
there.
and put this ball in the end
That
zone.
nigga got to do better than
After the
that.
big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
I got to swat that next time, dude.
Looking to throw. McLaughlin. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Don't be scared of it.
Here's 2nd and 8.
Ooh, good catch.
Man open,
Good play,
it's
Arn.
Thomas. It's a touchdown
Good
for
play.
New Orleans.
My nigga
Michael
was in.
Thomas, his 6th
Good play.
touchdown of the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Lutz good
Good
on the
play.
extra point, and that will shave one more off this lead. After the time. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Watch the run. Check 26, check 26. Get a roll, West. Hey, Mike,
play action. Now
oh, no.
Out to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no
I did not like how he rolled out to that one.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
36.
On second down now, Bernard. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
I thought that's on me. I would have went straight up the middle.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Hey, 50 the mic, 50 the mic.
From the gun on third down, Murray flushed out right. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come.
I was gonna run it, but you closed down on that shit quick.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if
the hell was that?
He felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
right.
damn.
Third down, you got to try and find something.
Oh, come on, LB, come on.
Oh, and he's taken down here by his face mask by the looks of it. And a penalty flag is going to give him much better starting position. The face mask moves him all the way out past the 40 now for first down. Operating from the gun, McLaughlin. He's going to float this one deep right side.
He didn't even go for the ball.
Wind up incomplete. Try to give
that nigga didn't even go for the ball.
But it's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion.
Where's my tip drill at, bro?
Down.
49 the mic, 49 the mic. Hey, Sam on. You're not ready. Bang, bang, bang. Hustle, hustle. Bang, bang.
Throwing again. McLaughlin.
Oh,
Got his
Lord.
man complete over the middle.
Oh,
That's
Lord.
Reed. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So from the 36.
I'll take Kamara off your hands if you don't want him no more. You paid him already? How much? You remember? I might take that nigga off your hands if you don't want him no more.
From the gun, McLaughlin.
Take that underneath. Take that underneath.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Told you to take that underneath.
He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole.
Yeah, underneath would have been it, dog.
You have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote unquote.
All that.
That means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to.
Oh, no, he did not just hop over him like that. Oh, my God.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Yeah, I saw it at the last second. I saw it at the last second.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure
I
they're
saw
going
that
to
the
need
last
something
second,
here.
man.
17 yards to go on second down.
He stopped moving.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Bro. He stopped moving.
And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Yo, that nigga good, whoever that is, dog. That's a good linebacker you got. What's his rating?
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Jet bomber. Ready.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
This nigga dropped it.
And that is incomplete.
This nigga dropped it. He had the ball,
on the clock here. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, and now it's second down.
Hard. Ship, watch the ship. Hey, high 7.
To throw again, McLaughlin.
Good hit.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit,
That should have
but
been a
they'll
fumble.
say it's incomplete.
Nah.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
That's a ability?
Operating from the gun, McLaughlin.
Give me that.
Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
That's my linebacker on that ball like that? What's he doing out there?
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And they're going to take a timeout defensively.
I don't know why it's not
with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield.
You got real luck. He might make this.
59-yard attempt. And that one's
not
going
nope.
to get there. Not enough juice.
Barely.
An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over at the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper
Too far.
play.
Into heavy traffic, and it's
I had him beat too.
Chauncey
I had him beat.
Johnson with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football
I should have just ran the ball.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, this will be fielded at the 6. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive, missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you've put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the posts. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
6 man. Hey, lock it.
Yeah.
Check curls.
They're gonna give Don some competition over there.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Here we go. 10 Lobo. Look at me. Door. Go.
On first down, Taylor.
Good tackle.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
He continues to struggle to find things to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Hey, exit. 49's the mic. Watch 49. Go.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. McLaughlin.
Damn it, I saw it too late.
That's Reed.
Saw it too late.
Give him 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is
Edmonds
it for the
shouldn't have
defense
fallen
to
for that,
account
though,
for a
so
running
he got
back,
to
essentially
stay
being a
his
receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he
I blitzed on
lining
that
up?
play.
What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Who?
Oh! It's a fake. And the gamble pays pays off. They get the first.
Get the fuck out of here, son. This nigga threw you to the fucking first down.
To pick up the
This
first
nigga
down.
threw you to the first down, son. Oh my god. Good for play.
On first down. Taylor.
Oh, and it pays off.
And now off to the races.
Good shit, though.
Down the right side.
Good run.
Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there.
That's hilarious, bro. This
His
nigga just threw
11th
you to the first
touchdown of the
down.
year. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. Oh, how about this? No
And you
good.
scored
Just
off
his
the very
second
next play.
miss of the year.
That's funny.
And our score will stay right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this third quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and they're shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Trying to get that edge back as they've watched this lead shrink a little. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down. Murray now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. Now a toss left side.
He couldn't get upfield, bro.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride.
I think he couldn't turn his body at all.
Yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Damn.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it's 3rd down.
Yeah, I couldn't get nothing on that one.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again.
Now Murray again.
Oh my God.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes
Bruh.
down.
And that's his 2nd sack of the game, but this player,
Come on,
disruptive
bro.
in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. That's taken on the 25. Give him 11 yards.
Ellaby, I don't understand what you're doing on that kickoff return, son. He missing so much shit.
10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Tighten up.
On 1st down, it's Reed, and the hole closes quickly there.
You ain't gonna get nothing up the
It's
middle,
maybe a couple
dog.
up
That
to
would
the
add
38.
Oliver right there.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Watch 49. Watch the run. Watch the run.
To throw on 2nd down, McLaughlin. And Thomas has it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
Yeah, I don't even know why fucking linebackers on him, bro.
This
That's on me,
quarterback
though.
now just 7 of 16 passing thus far, but he's got a 1st and 10. Now a give right side. It's Taylor. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Hey, Alpha.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. McLaughlin got his man complete over the middle. That's Reed. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there.
You're gonna keep running that same play.
Touchdown now on the year.
That's like the fourth time you ran that play.
Back within a single score. Lutz with the extra point, and that will get him one closer. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession, and that was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
Barkley on first down, going to work his way forward, only for about a couple there. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
The fuck?
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Murray buying time to his left. He'll try and run it. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Get some 9 yards in a first.
Yeah, I never get those calls, bro. The computer does that to me all the time. I never get that call. I never get that call.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure
I never get that call. I don't understand.
Mike's 50. You ain't going nowhere. Tight dog. Mike's 50.
First down, Murray. Over the middle, complete. It's Jordan.
Fucking line holding up, though.
Enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
Yeah, you're right.
There on the first down completion.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Hey, switch gears. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Now Saquon Barkley.
That nigga almost got out there and broke it.
46. 2 yards.
That nigga almost got all of that, son.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing. In a
that
situation
nigga
where they
went straight underneath that other blocker, too.
It's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Here's Murray from midfield. Eluding the pressure right. He's got Green. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Kill.
Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. He's going to loft.
And he fucking threw it inaccurate, bro. And he threw it inaccurate.
Well,
I gotta go for it. I can't kick that field goal.
It falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open.
I don't understand how you just overthrew that.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. Here's Murray as he sets the throw. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
49's the mic. Watch 49. I got you, punk. Mike's 49. Mike's 49.
From the gun, Lutz. And he's going to let it go deep.
Give me that.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
Good shit, Trey White, though.
6 interceptions
but that's
between
why.
last week and this week. Now, the 3 picks last week helped them to a win. They're in the driver's seat once more.
And they're the ones that are doing all the leading, aren't they? Right? The 3 interceptions last week, that led to a victory. 3 interceptions so far in this game, that has them out in front. We often think of the offense driving things. In this case, it's the defense, not just holding teams, but creating big plays for themselves.
Give them 32 on the play.
This is one of those plays that has an equal chance of either being a big gain or a big loss, but with the college influence, we're seeing more of these plays come into the NFL.
So now, following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Now Murray. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. From 10 yards out. And the Bills turn that interception into a touchdown. The Bills offense staying out there as they'll line up and go for 2. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long.
Should have fucking ran it. I knew you was going to be in zone. You've been in zone all fucking game, son. I knew you was going to be in zone.
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
That's on me. I need a new kicker, dog.
This one taken from
I'll say that every goddamn possession. I need a new kicker.
It past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception.
I wanted you to go deep, yeah.
I think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I wanted you to go deep so bad.
You get a little confidence in him and let him fling another one.
This quarterback now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. McLaughlin. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 39.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily.
Isaiah Simmons didn't even look for the ball,
so good matchup for him.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So line of scrimmage still a 39 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. McLaughlin. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
I remember throughout my career hearing defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Throwing on 3rd and long. McLaughlin. He's going to let this. This is caught inside the 15.
This nigga really let this nigga get behind him like that, bro.
A big play there. His second touchdown on the season as his guys are back within a single score.
I can't believe you let that nigga get that behind.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful
with Saquon, yeah.
And again,
mismatch every time.
Downs, keep possession of the football.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Murray now being chased out left. Gets us out
I
to
pressed the wrong
Saquon
button.
Barkley.
God damn it.
He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Shift.
On second down, Barkley.
Oh.
And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
Come on.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
Come on, set. 15 line it. 50, huh? All right, T, let's try. All right, T. Zoom. Mike 50. I'm here.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And now a pass dumped off to his running back.
I tripped over my own man.
Not quite to the 35. Now a timeout coming in here.
I tripped over my own man, though.
As they
I should have fucking heard
before
it.
the 2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They fake the handoff.
Oh my
now
God.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
They can't stop us.
Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Mike's 50. Get that quarterback, D-Lo.
Here's Murray.
Bruh.
Dancing to his left. And he can't get a throw away. He's
That's ridiculous.
Down.
That is
We've
ridiculous,
got a one-score
bro.
game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. To throw is Murray. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
It has been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
Bro, that is the fumble, bro.
There, but it's incomplete. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. 49, guys. Mike, 49. Too little, cut. Back.
He's back to throw.
Good shit.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
That makes up for everything else you fucked up, Gibbs. Gibbs got beat so many times this game. That nigga got beat so many times this game, bro.
Yeah, everything had turned around for him, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their
damn,
way.
that nigga got beat so many times.
Wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll come out in the pistol. A line of scrimmage once again, the 5, as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Deuce. Alert 3.
Here's Bernard. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
Mike's 50. Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
Back to throw. Murray. Flush to his right.
Oh!
Taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here.
Lord.
Throw for a late touchdown.
One-handed.
Well, there was a little extra pressure with that one because it was 3rd down. He didn't carry.
You a hope for catching up with me, nigga.
The key is to make a play.
Good game, OJ. That was a really good game.
In this case, one-handed.
That was a really good game. From where we started at, you came back, son.
So we had
that nigga put up a fight.
Very end of this one, the score on the final play that they
I'm about to.
They didn't just run out the clock.